Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Boa here. Today is a different video than what I normally do because my YouTube channel is TV Boa Plays. So I usually do gamings, but I just wanted to do usually a breakdown of this trailer because I've watched a lot of videos on this, and apparently a lot of people have been thinking that apparently the movie clip, like when they're on the boat scene, that it's not actually Godzilla but Mecha Godzilla. And then in the top right corner, right here, is actually Mecha Godzilla, and people are debating whether it's just like an explosion or something. Um, there's a lot of different questions onto what. And my question is, if you guys have noticed, if you haven't watched the trailer already, though, if you're looking at Kong Skull Island, right? He's 104 feet, right? A mere speck of dust compared to Godzilla. Well, not really, because 104 feet Skull Island. Godzilla is 393 feet, which absolutely towers over Kong Skull Island. And in this movie, if you're calculating that Godzilla is 393 feet, and Kong is 104, in this movie, in the trailer, it literally looks like Kong is almost taller. It is as tall, if not taller, than Godzilla. That makes him easily over 350 feet. He had a massive growth spurt. So, I'm going to show you guys the trailer here, and then we're going to do a little breakdown, especially right here at the beginning. I'm going to show you guys what this is, and if you noticed it or not, I'm going to show you. Okay, so that wasted an extra 2 minutes of the video, and I apologize. I'm pretty sure there will not be audio for the trailer. Right here, I'm gonna play it for a quick second. Okay, now right here, if you guys can see my mouse, look right here where my mouse is. Just look at that. Just look. Just watch. Just watch this. See, not top right corner. Right here. It's almost like they made it obvious, but not obvious at the same time. Like, because if you look there, it's obvious that it's Godzilla, right? Yeah, you can obviously tell that. But when you're looking at it, you can kind of see like the shine on the metal, and you notice something that probably stands out from actual Godzilla. If you see, there's these little red glowing like orbs, and if you play it for a little bit longer, you can see it coming from his chest right here. So that a lot of people have been saying that that's Mechagodzilla, and I, for one, personally think that this right here, is Mechagodzilla because why? You can see the dorsal plates and everything, so we can confirm that this is Godzilla or some sort of version of Godzilla that we maybe don't know about, or it is Mechagodzilla. A lot of people think it's Mechagodzilla, and I mean, just gonna say it's 100% Mechagodzilla because when you're looking at it right here, why? Why would he have something coming out of his red coming out of his body? Because as you all know, Godzilla's color is blue. His atomic breath is blue. And if you look closely while the clip is playing, right here, it's almost like you can see metal. Like you can see the metal there. Like this why in the world would regular Godzilla have red for his color? Because that's not what that is. And if it was regular Godzilla, I feel like his skin tone would look a little bit different, maybe. And it wouldn't be red; it would be blue. But that's why a lot of people are thinking it's Mechagodzilla. And I can tell you this: I'm 100% sure that it is Mechagodzilla. There's no way that it's not. And it's gotta be Mechagodzilla. And there's another clip that I wanted to show you. Let me try to find it, and it might be in this trailer. I'm gonna try to find it. It'll take me a bit, but I'll be right back. I want to mention this right here in the left side of this clip in the movie. You can see, look at that. He's holding something, and a lot of people think that it might be a stick or something. If I'm 100% sure that that is his axe, because like in this movie, I mean, doesn't he like in the like at the late version of the movie when he's fighting Godzilla or something? That's when he gets the axe, right? So if this is like a flashback, why would he have the axe? So I kind of think that it might be something else, but it is probably the axe. I just wanted to say that. Um, because I got confused by that because if he gets the axe towards the end of the movie, if this is a flashback, why would he have it now? You know what I'm saying? So right here is the perfect perspective, honestly, of what of the size comparison between Godzilla and Kong. Because if you can see my mouth, if you're looking at Godzilla, right? he's pretty big, pretty tall, but look at Godzilla's head, and you can see that. See, this could just be the fact that Godzilla is like crouching down, but it so is Kong. So this is almost like either Kong is the same height or taller than Godzilla. So, and you can see if you can see my mouse, you know what you can see what I'm talking about. But if you look at Godzilla's knees, right, and then you look at a little where his thighs are, just like a little above the tail line where it starts going to the spikes, if you know what I'm talking about, right here, where on his thigh, on his leg, is where Kong Skull Island stands against Godzilla. Kong Skull Island stands right here on Godzilla. And now we see him, and it almost looks like he's taller than Godzilla. That's like over a 200-foot growth. And he grew a lot for this movie. It's like they said they would fix something about that, and they have really, because apparently his origin for him getting so big is about him maybe saying that he had a growth spurt, and he like essentially went on that growth spurt. He grew a lot, but It's been what, maybe a few years since the Skull Island move. Well, no, that would be like 8 years or something like that. It's been maybe a few years since King of the Monsters, and Kong grew. If we're talking about actual timestamp, 2019. What 2019 was a time in the movie, like the timeline of movie King of the Monsters was 2019 versus Skull Island, which was 1962, maybe something. If we're talking about this movie, King of the Monsters um was in 2019, if that's how it was in the movie. Kong Skull Island, 1962, maybe 1960 something, I don't know. 19 something. If we're looking at 2021 is the timestamp for this movie, we're looking at maybe, if we're looking at 1962, to get to maybe 2000, that'll take essentially 38 years. And since we're in 2021, that's an extra 20 years, which is, sorry, that's an extra 20 years, which would equal to 58 plus the 1 is 59 years. In 59 years, Kong grew from being up to Godzilla's, just a little over Godzilla's shin, to being almost taller than Godzilla. That is just an enormous amount of growth. And there's nothing really you can say that explains that, because, like, I know Titans can get huge, but in the description of Skull Island, they did say that Kong was a juvenile, so that basically means that maybe he was a teenager or something. Um, so, like, he grew a lot. And if we're looking at 59 years, if he was a juvenile, how old would he have to be then? Because this is essentially 59 years. Now, if we look back at another clip, let me just see if I can find that spot. Just want to mention, by the way, awesome shot right here with Kong jumping off the boat. Just want to say that, by the way. But if we look right here, let me unpause it for a quick second. Look at this. This does this look like the Kong we know? No, it's because this is Hollow Earth in the movie. This is supposedly what I think where he gets his axe from. This is supposedly where he gets his axe from. And as you can see, he's got, this is a different relative of his kind. It's obviously an older relative, but you can see this right here, which is a spaceship and or some type of hovercraft from humankind. Why would that be there if this is a flashback or something? This obviously has to be something that has to do with how he got his axe, which I'm pretty sure about. But as you can see here, you get a great representation that just shows in 59 years, Kong grew over 200 feet and has also gotten very old. You can see that his fur is more gray than brownish black or something. And he's got scars right here on his chest. Now, I don't know what that's from. Potentially from a war bat, maybe. Or from the Godzilla fight, maybe at the beginning of the movie, if this isn't a flashback. But you can tell that it's still obvious that this is Kong. You can tell that it's Kong, but you can obviously see that it's an older version. This just kind of shows that he got older. Like, as he got older, he was growing. So this just shows you an older version of Kong that wasn't seen in Skull Island, because he was a juvenile in that movie. In this movie, he's older, he's bigger, and he's stronger. So this is just right here a picture of what Kong. It's a very good picture of what Kong looks like. When it's a very close-up picture, very good picture of what Kong looks like. Maybe how big he is, possibly. And you can just see all the facial features, the fur, everything, and you can see the detail that they put into this, and it just lets you know that Kong is not. Because if you're looking at Skull Island, he's got perfect gorilla size fur, not gray. He doesn't even have a beard right here, which awesome beard that Kong has in this movie. I just want to say that. But that just shows that he has gotten older. So yeah, and that's basically all I have to say. Though one thing I do want to say, is if we go back See this right here? That would not be able to support the weight of Kong and Godzilla. Talking about Godzilla weighs 99,000 metric tons. Kong probably weighs like 59,000 metric tons. But yeah, that's about it for the video.